ask of those who are running for U.S. Representative for our district, and also those candidates for Florida Senate in our district. And I think one of the important things about this is not only so we know where candidates stand on issues that really matter to people of faith, but also so that whoever is elected, we will have heard their responses. So we could just say, now you're getting ready to vote on this. I remember what you said on August 2nd. So please be true to what you had said to us then. Good to be informed. It's good to be informed. Do you remember I said that all Christians are called to do something, but no one is called to do everything? There are people, Christians, who feel a call to run for office. And, I think whenever we encounter somebody, whether we know whether they're a Christian or not, I think we ought to thank them if they're willing to run for office, especially in the political atmosphere these days. And whether you intend to vote for the person or not, I think you ought to thank them, for running for office. And we have a member of our church, in fact, he's serving as our lay leader, Dick Blunt, probably seen the yard sign. Now, this is not an endorsement, but I do want to say that you should thank Dick Blunt and anybody else that you meet who's running for office. Just say thank you for caring enough to run. Does this make sense to you? Yeah, okay. I'll take an amen on that. I wasn't willing to ask for an amen on ugliness in politics, but on this, I will. We've got to thank people who care enough to run and feel called to do that. Well, one of the potential misapplications of this wonderful story of Elisha is, I suppose it is possible that a person would think, well, the lesson is always go to the big dog. They're like, well, the Shunammite woman, she went to Elisha. Where's that pastor? Gideon. Where is he? I got things we've got to do. Well, sometimes I am the one, but sometimes you're the one. Sometimes you're the one who needs to step up, who God is calling. And I suppose I would not have survived 23 years so far in ministry unless I had some boundaries and was willing to say, no, well, that is the work of someone else. And I don't want to take their job away from them. And sometimes you're the one. Sometimes you're the one that God is calling. Sometimes we're part of God's answer to our own prayer. Sometimes we're part of God's answer to the prayer of someone else. I think about, sometimes people ask me to pray for them for a new job. And I'm happy to do that. But, of course, that person needs to be praying and also working. Like networking, talking to people, getting qualified for the kind of work they want to do. It's not just, well, I prayed, so I'm going to sit back and wait for Jesus to call me with a job. Right? We have a role to play in this. And sometimes we have a role to play in the prayers of other people. It's one of my favorite sayings. It comes from farming. And I got it up here on the screens. God does what the farmer can't do. The farmer cannot make it rain. I don't know a single farmer that can make it rain. It's going to rain, and God does that. But God won't do what the farmer must do. And God's not going to plant the seeds. And God's not going to harvest the crop. The farmer does that.